Good morning, beautiful people. How are you today? This is Thursday. It is our Margaret Miller collage page day. So I think we're on week 6. Let's have a little. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're on 6. So I've got various bits and pieces with me here. Now, something made from plastic. Well, I've got a biscuit wrapper here. It's that sort of plasticky, cellophane-y stuff. So I figured there. An advertisement. Well, I've got a vintage biscuit advertisement, which is why I went for that plastic wrapping. Something from space. Now, I thought about this and I thought, do you know what? I have got this Tim Holtz splatter shape, and I thought maybe we could argue that that was a bit of a like starburst or something. So I've got that, and I've obviously cut it out. Textured paper. Right, well, I've got this piece of handmade paper that I made last summer. It's very textured, but it's green, and I don't know that that's going to go with anything. I've also got this very, very textured, almost canvas. So maybe we could use that. And then I've got this printed page, which I believe comes from My Porch Prints. I might be wrong. And I thought that would sit nicely on there. We could bring it right up like that. I just wanted this green if I'm going to carry through the green over there. And also this tape measure sort of looks greeny. So I'm thinking, as this is the only bit that I'm sure of, we'll start here. So I'm going to find my glue stick, and I'm going to stick this. This is very thick, actually. I obviously printed this on card, very thick. So I'm going to glue up here. And this is what I did last time, if you remember. I glued the page so that we could then trim the paper afterwards. I just think it's the easiest way of doing it. So, I trust you're all happy, safe and well. I have been continuing with my testing of a second YouTube page. Now obviously this is a brand new YouTube, so it's only got 2 videos on it at the moment, so I don't expect it to be busy. But I've got to be honest and say the 2 videos that are up there have actually been seen by about 20 people. Now that's obviously nothing. But considering I've done 0 advertising, I've not promoted it anywhere deliberately because this is all part of the testing progress. I think that it's found 20 random people is starting to confirm my suspicions about there being some kind of gremlin in this particular channel. So I'll carry on with my investigations. There we go. That looks lovely on there, doesn't it? And it feels very nice as well, actually. Right, okay, so I'll carry on my investigations and I will keep you updated on it. So what I thought was maybe we could put some of this, I mean obviously I don't want all this side. I need a pair of scissors, sorry. Obviously don't need all this side stuff. What I basically want is the 4 biscuit names down there. And don't laugh, because these biscuits are not for hubby and I. These are the biscuits that the dog eats. And before we get people telling me I shouldn't feed my dog human food, she is very partial to a cup of tea and a biscuit before she goes to bed. I've done it with all my dogs. I've done it for 20 odd years. It's never caused any of them any harm. And believe me, my dog gets better treatment than myself and my husband. So if there was a problem with it, I wouldn't be doing it. Anyway, enough about that. So what I thought was maybe I could get my splurt sort of like that, and we'd have this space shape with going over this sort of biscuit title. I seem to be opting for, I think the bourbon cream is a bit dark. I think I like the custard creams, and although you can't see all of it and you do get bits of the other biscuits, I don't think that matters somehow. So let's have, whoops, let's tear this. I'm getting myself in a right doodle fungal, aren't I, this morning? Whatever a doodle fungal is. But I'm getting myself in a right mess here. Right. Let's have a look at this. Because I'm trying to work out how I want to use it. Because you can see I embossed it as well, just for added interest. I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to glue it to the position that I want it, and then cut the extra biscuit tag off. So I want to make this a little bit smaller, I think. Like that. So how is everybody? Sorry, did I ask you? I got carried away with what I was doing and what I was thinking. And is everybody okay? You're all happy, safe and well? Getting some crafting done. Been watching a lot of Crafty Cat recently. I started doing her, see on there like that, I think. It's pretty obvious what it is. I started doing her second 52 stack challenge. Loving it very much. Those of you that don't know it, basically each week on a Monday she draws a prompt from a bag, and she's going to do it for 26 weeks, so half a year, because that's how you get your 52, because there's 2 prompts a week and they're opposites, so it might be tall and small, or fast and slow, young and old, those sorts of things. And I'm really enjoying it, but it has led me to investigate her site a little bit more. So I've been having a rummage around her site. I did actually buy her Sherlock's Home Kit, something she's doing in collaboration with Carol Laws. I've had great fun playing with that. But what I was going to mention is that hubby tossed a pair of jeans at me the other day saying, "Hole in these, any good to you?" So having washed and dried them, I started cutting them up yesterday, and I basically cut out a panel to do some slice stitching on, which I did and enjoyed. I was talking to my friend, the lovely Denise. I've mentioned her to you a few times. There we go. Okay. And she said, "Oh yeah, it'd make a beautiful book cover." And I was like, actually, do you know what? I think it would. And then, hey presto, as if by magic, Crafty Cat was doing a video. See, I'm liking that. We've got texture, we've got the starburst. She was doing a video whereby she used an old pair of, I think it was her daughter's jeans. I'm going to cut that edge off. And she was making a book cover. And I was like, oh, I've got all this denim. So I've been doing that. And again, I'm thoroughly enjoying that. And we've got to use the name of somebody in our family. I'm gonna sorry about this. I need to get a pen. And I'm thinking, whoops, sorry if I've jogged you. I need a green one because we've got this green going on here now. So I'm going to use this like limey green colour. And then we'll have 4 different greens with over here. Yeah, so she was doing this book cover with these old jeans, lots of strings and random stitching. So yeah, I've started having a go at that now. So Crafty Cat is suddenly big influence in my life. I mean, she's not new to me. I've been aware of her for some time, but suddenly her stuff is fitting in with where I am in my crafting. So it's all good. Okay, I'm going to put this on top, glue this up. My gluing's probably off screen, for which I apologise, but you've all seen a glue stick sliding across paper, so that shouldn't, you know, be something you really need to see. And I think I want to go that way so that we're on another angle. Lots of odd shapes and angles going on here. Now I'm going to put the biscuit advert on the bottom. And then I'm going to put you on pause so that I can rummage in that pen pot without giving you a headache, because the camera stand is balanced over my pen pot, you see. So I should have thought about that beforehand, shouldn't I? Which, of course, I didn't. So there are 4 of the 5 elements that we need. The other element we need is the name of somebody in our family. So I'll put you on pause and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've rummaged through. I've got the lime that you saw. I've got black, and then I've got dark green. And these are just Crayola felt tip pens. I'm going to have to turn it up the other way. And I'm going to use the black to write. And those of you that live in the... Boo! Mummy's doing a video. Sorry. Those of you that live in the UK will probably recognise this phrase. It's from a TV advert. The good biscuits. Colin. And it is obviously an advert about biscuits, and it's set in space, so I thought that was very appropriate, and it's an easy way to use hubby's name. And I'm just going to do a squiggly green line, outline, all the way round here. Like this, almost like a flash of space or something. And then I'm going to do one in the lime green, just almost to emphasise what we've done. Connect that line up. Just playing really, a bit like the old days. A bit like being a teenager, drawing squiggly lines with coloured pens. Why not indeed? That's what I say, why not? There we go. And then I think we'll come across there. Emphasise this. Like so. Let's just have a little look at this. Okay, now I feel like I need something else going on. So I'm gonna just sort of edge the page. That's 3 there. 3 there, and then we'll just 3 there, and then 3 there. Very, very different to what I would normally do. Very different. Just today, that's what feels right. So, very quick, very easy, but takes all the components we were supposed to use. It's very different. And I think that will sit there, but we do need to run a little bit of ink around that, don't we? Because I have been inking the edges as we've been going around. So I'm just doing it straight off the pad. And then this afternoon I am going to set to and have a go at this denim book cover inspired by Amy over at Crafty Cat. If you want to see that video, it's about 6 months ago I think she did it, and I believe that she called it grungy denim book cover, something like that. So we just put the glue on that corner, pop that down there, and that is week 6. So, as always, I'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone that has joined me. I hope there's been some kind of inspiration. If not, then at least a giggle for you as I worked through doing that. Stay safe. I'll be back very soon. Bye bye for now.